Hi everybody, welcome to another Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil.
In Daly City. We are on a bit of a mission.
Hang on. Things have gone wrong. That's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be there. Pushed the wrong button. Screwed it up.
How many buttons have you got?
Got quite a lot of buttons. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on camera. There you go, look. Here's my little control panel. How's everyone doing? What are we doing? Let's get the viscometer underway. And then we'll talk. Almost charged up. And go for the next 12 minutes. Push the right button. We're going to be nosing and tasting this blind bottle on our journey to blind tasting over 300. We're up to bottle number 292, picked by Deepa. That's because everyone got Octomore last week. This one, a little more unusual. We're down to the last 14 bottles, and in fact, if I hide this for a second, that's all we've got left. Michael, I've got to clear your rude words. This is all that we have left to go through. And yesterday's glass, was it yesterday? Oh, actually, it was 2 days ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, actually quite peaty.
Vanilla.
It's like vanilla and campfire dust. But it's, I didn't think it was heavily peaty. Well, actually, having said that,
I didn't pick up vanilla today.
In the painting, there is a little bit of scratchy peat. But it's definitely there on the empty glass, isn't it?
And then it's shine, green about it.
Something clean.
And dry green.
Oh, green. What are you saying? Green.
No, green.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the fennel seed.
If you didn't want to say fennel, then why did you say it?
Because it's something, that's a mint. But not really mint. Not really menthol.
Let's pour. Not really mint or menthol, but something green. Well, looks like we're probably not in the high ABV land. Although,
it's a nice colour.
Having said that, when we were tasting it yesterday, before we did the shake test, we actually thought it was high ABV. But if I compare to 46, it could certainly be there, couldn't it? So, we're probably not looking at high. But remember when we were blind, before we did any shake, we didn't know what the ABV was.
And normally,
Macallan's lots of bubbles. Yeah, but Macallan's the outlier. This.
Okay, vanilla dust.
So, I'm not picking up on the peat that I got on the empty glass. It's actually, it is a little bit green, but it's also, it seems quite spirity, which is why I thought it was stronger.
Freshly boiled.
Okay.
Biscuit.
A little bit kind of green apple, vanilla.
Sour green apple. Sour, sour soup, but sour and sweet green apple.
Sour and sweet, not sweet and sour. I didn't really say hello to everyone. Who's in? Hixie, James, Anuj, Petehead, Matthias, Jimmy Jazz, Sean Carroll. Haven't seen you for a while, Sean. Whiskey with Molly. Black. No, I don't think it's that peated. Could it be? Ardbeg.
There is
Jimmy Paul. Bobby J.
something a mushroomy biscuit.
Gigi's guessing Loch Lomond 18. Is that peated, Gigi?
It's no smoking up people, mushroomy biscuit.
Oh, and the timer is... Almost missed it, but not today. 4:11, 12. Well, it's cold in the room. And although that time is long, it's actually not very viscous. About 104% compared to our 40% vodka control. So...
It's a caraway seeds in shortbread.
Caraway seeds and shortbread. Yeah, that's a good description. Is there any chance that this is Ardbeg peat?
But not ashy.
I did say it was like ashy campfire. It just seems like it's only about a third of what I would expect from Ardbeg peat levels.
It's beautiful, thick, oily.
But it can't be thick, oily, because it's only 104% viscosity. Okay, let's go. Let's still go for the half water, just to start. Intrigued by that peat or no peat.
Fine sugar.
Yeah, it's on the lighter fruit. Probably no sherry in this. Do you think?
Biscuity.
Yeah, it's more biscuity than it is sherry, certainly. A little bit light fruit, white fruits, not dark red fruits.
A bakery, bacon, shortbread.
There's something...
Okay.
Let me try. Well, full of water. There's that scratchy thing. Now I've tasted it, I'll bring the painting back up.
It's very spicy.
All the brushes that I used were all a little bit scratchy to build this up. It reminds me, you know those tumbleweeds that you see in old Western movies? Tumbleweed? Don't know what tumbleweed is? You know, it's a bush about this big, but it blows around on the ground. I don't think Deepa knows what a tumbleweed is. I'll have to look it up after. Okay, I'll use this for water.
It's fine, green. But after green, I mean mint, menthol.
Yeah.
You gotta put this, but not any of them. Stop out.
There's something a little fuller. Like maybe there is some refill sherry in here or something. But it's like sponge cake with just a little bit of darkness underneath. It's like a ball of hay. Exactly. Anuj.
At the finish, it's been minty, vanilla, menthol, whatever it is.
Try full strength. I'm trying to think what this reminds me of. Could be more like an Aaron, like Aaron 14 or something like that.
ABV 50, 51, or maybe 48.
Is it possible that, you know the way Macallan 46 looks like 50? Is it possible there's a 50% ABV that looks like 46? I don't think we've ever seen that. But you know, the prickly heat at the end makes it seem stronger. But it's all at the end. I think that's oaky spice. I don't think it's alcohol.
It's fine, it's spicy, as in cinder, type of spice. No, cinder. It's sweet, cinder. Maybe Gandine, cinder.
Oh. I just remembered. I wanted to pour the Deanston as a comparison and I forgot. Wow, that is spicy, isn't it? In fact, the reason why I suddenly remembered is because the Deanston had that same kind of prickly spice at the finish.
Okay, the finish is
a lot more.
truly
Well, we may as well do it now.
There's a bit of grass. Almost a weed grass.
Not much.
Oh,
Tiny bit. Don't drink too much.
what's that? There's a bit of an
Better or worse? That's what it is. That's much more sort of sour grass by comparison. It's the Deanston 15.
Thick, shearing fine.
And this is much more sugar sponge cake vanilla now. Oh, cheers. All right, I'll try it.
It's better. It's thicker.
Better? Better?
Better.
Okay.
The more go on the thick form.
ABV, that's 46.3.
Spicy. Prickly.
Yeah, it's coming at the end, but this is much more prickly, isn't it?
More center.
Yeah, more spicy. Oh, what are people thinking? Wild guess. The last Springbank local barley. That's the thing. Actually, when we were blind tasting, the first taste we both thought, oh, this could be Springbank local barley. And then we realised it wasn't that strong.
No.
And the Springbank is much stronger, isn't it? How are we doing for time?
And it's not very alive. It's bad. Then it's gotten 48 ABV. Then, but it's
Do you think it's
very good.
Do you think it's stronger than the Deanston? Yeah, well, that's 46. A little bit dry oakiness now on this.
But I like it. It's I like savoury.
Better or worse?
Savoury spot cake. I prefer this. But I like it as well. I prefer today's. But ABV is similar ABV.
Springbank 10.
It got me 46.
It's somewhat similar, isn't it?
It's more. I can remember more bubblegum. Yeah, it's quite similar.
This is like a lighter
Version.
version.
More.
Because that Springbank probably has more sherry in than this. We are a bit confused by it. Better or worse? Springbank 10's not on the shelf, but I just wanted to see. Oh, that time.
Similar ABV of the 46. That. Go for this. But that was just spicy. Let me try it again.
Yeah, better or worse? All my gums are all like tight now.
If you can give me more stuff that are more sugary, more sweet, it got me more thinner, more savoury. But I like it. But I make up for all of that stuff. No.
Kilkerran 16. Now, we've generally liked the Kilkerran 12 better, but
it has all the complexity. It has support of fun.
oh, damn it.
Everything farmy, mushroomy seaweed.
Better or worse? Sorry, forgot this one as well.
I could add that at all. I prefer today.
Aaron 14.
Ah,
Deepa keeps making me move it down the shelf. I think, though,
it's very simple. Okay.
in contrast with this, the sherry in here tastes sour, and that's why it tastes weird.
And it's much simpler. There's more on the button, a very talented person.
Let's say, so if you look at the shelf, Clydach, but that Kilkerran 8, Anok. Are we putting it on the shelf?
Yes, definitely put that out of it. But I've no idea what it is.
I prefer the Arran. But it's a light, fruity start, which rolls into the spicy Scratchy. And the finish is Scratchy as well. It's kind of oaky with a bit of char.
Nah, but about the finish,
Hey, Gerben.
it's a shot. It's definitely
I think...
but fucking thick ABV.
if this is slightly peated, I think it could be the
But
Lowland.
I'm not really picking a beat.
If it's not, it could be this 14-year Dalmore. That's also 46%. If it's a lighter ABV, it could be this local barley lime burner, but that's only 43.
Oh, I got sorry because what you got sorry.
My whole gums are really tight, like it's Solera cask. Yes, so maybe that's where the spiciness is coming from. Otherwise, there's a Paul John peated, which I think is quite peated, or Paul John Brilliant. Okay, no. Let's have your guesses from the massive list. What do we have? So Deeper just voted today's whiskey as better than Springbank 10, Arran 14, and Kilkerran 10. I'm very uncomfortable with this. I know. Well, first she said it was not better than Springbank 10. But maybe now she is. Could be that. Oh, could it be that HP? It's the Highland Park. The Highland Park is 54% though. I'm going to have to say no on the percentage.
Finish. It's finish.
Try that again. Springbank 10.
Paprikam, sama, I don't know what. I like the burn. Very savory.
Peated. When I went back
Oh, it's beaten now.
Peated.
Yeah, and even the finish. Now, forget about that beat finish. You got to beat it.
It can't be that. I don't think this is peated. I mean,
Very
unless somehow Ardbeg Black is very under-peated. Wine and peat. 46. It's possible.
I think he's very thick. I go for this
Yeah. I'm going for Lowland as well.
because the finish. Okay, that I'm new.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm new.
Are you ready for the reveal? It is 46. It is
And it is.
no age statement. It is. You just relax. It is something I can't read. Oh, hang on. I think I just caught the word.
What?
Paul John Bold.
Very good.
We have actually. The bottle was split with friends. We took this to Tim and Indira's for Thanksgiving in 2019, and we left the bottle there, and this is all we have left.
Wow.
So, why did you dismiss Paul John so much?
Because in my mind, it was more I'm rude. Every bite, cinnamon, cloves, coriander. I got soft on.
Now,
But it's very attentive.
we only paid $58 for this,
Wow. That is good.
although it
For money.
was in December 2018. I wonder what it's like now. Now, Paul John peated. I think the peat is maybe from Isla. Is that right? Is Paul John peated? Is it malted barley from Isla?
Papa party. It's okay, Indian party.
If it's well, unless they got Indian barley, shipped it to Scotland, peated it and sent it back, which would be very expensive. Does somebody know? Never had any Paul John, Jimmy Paul. Wow, I guess I need to give John Paul a shot. It is Scottish peat, not too sure where it's from, Anuj. Yeah, I thought it was. I'll have to dig in and try and find out. James, had a bottle of Paul John Bold a while back. Decent stuff for the price. Does anyone else know more about it? Michael, did you say Paul John? Oh, yes. Okay, quality control test for what's in the glass.
I like it. It is good.
Itchy and scratchy.
Yes.
You know, I think, didn't we try this when my mum and dad were here about 4 years ago?
It's bright.
No, we tried a different Paul John, I think. But remember we were talking about that dry, grassy hay thing
That's
with Paul
what
John.
about that my this profile.
But remember, that's what we talked about when we had Paul John back then. So, well,
I do you like it? And I mean, I like enough to be put other stuff.
I mean, I preferred the Aaron.
I prefer the more that because I don't want to do some do.
Okay, here's a challenge. Grab that Kilkerran 8 Ex-Bourbon with a little bit of peat. This is probably mostly Ex-Bourbon. Let's see, good bang for the buck, but a bit edgy and scratchy. They import Isla peat to Goa to peat the Indian barley.
I see.
Thanks, Whisky with Molly. The peated barley is imported.
Well,
Two different sources. Oh, I see that. Okay, so something's imported.
and then put in the summer Indian butter, and Indian butter is very hot.
Anuj, did you get it as well? For everyone who got it. Fireworks all around.
Oh, and it doesn't matter, but I got it first.
It's okay. William might have been there first.
Wow, so many of you.
Had a bottle of Paul John Bold back a while ago. Still couldn't guess it. I know. We can't guess them. They do the maltings themselves using peat they import. Okay.
That makes sense.
Sugar Kitty, you seem the most confident. I'm going with Sugar Kitty. Anuj, let's see. India. A fully peated single malt. Peat is brought over from Isla and used to dry the 6-row Indian barley. Fragrant with roasted barley, dry grass, kipper smoke, citrus peels and brown sugar. I think we are pretty close. It was the caraway Deepa mentioned. Didn't think Scottish. Michael.
But about first.
Right. Everyone who thinks they were in first, start calling out. Top
Apart
shelf.
from you, so dismissive.
Top shelf. Bottom shelf. The one that's out there. We have a few contenders. I think there's a tiny bit.
But it's 45%.
I just want to see.
Have you got any more of this?
We'll save that for later.
Have you got any more of this?
We have one more bottle. Doesn't smell like much. Just that this represents, the end of the shelf and is somewhat similar.
It is very oily. But
we just want to know, better or worse?
I like them more. It is really good. It's very, very understated. It's very diluted. It's very thin. But the ash, a carrot.
Oh, you know what it reminds me of a little bit? Hellier's Road.
Oh, yeah, yes.
That Hellier's Road 15. It's that kind of dry grassiness. What was the other Indian whiskey we had recently, where we were talking about the Indian barley? Deepa didn't pay any attention to what I was asking.
Oh, that is really good.
Do you know I asked you a question?
Oh no, I forgot.
What was the last Indian whiskey we had where we were talking about, you know, the barley, the Indian barley? Oh, it was probably Indri. They use Indian barley as well.
Yes, oh, that was nice.
Where are we going to put it? Where are we going to put it on the shelf?
Oh, I prefer Brahmin.
Okay, we'll put it down there somewhere. Well, what a lovely surprise. Well done, India. Let's see. Anuj, sorry, I didn't know. I thought it was me. Anuj is saying top shelf. William is top right.
Okay, top
Michael Wood.
Top right.
Back row. Bottom left. Jose saying William was first. Okay, go. Pick,
Top right.
Just go and pick something off the top shelf. Not too many bottles to choose from. Dealer's choice.
I know you forgot Michael Wood.
It's good whiskey nonetheless. Yes. Indri, thanks, Michael. Yeah. That 55.7 is one of my all-time favourite whiskies. 2 bottles left, and then life is over, molasses.
But we can Michael Wood.
We've got one here as well. If she's drinking Kilkerran, she's right to ignore you. Well done, Jimmy. Right, here we go. Bottle.
Then, with the top two.
Bottle number.
2 and
293.
And William. Sorry, Michael Wood.
Okay, I'm just going to write William. Because I can only fit one name on. A lot of dust.
But after the finish, it's just good.
Starting to feel a little sad as we're getting close to the end, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, almost missed the glass.
But it's is more pretty brownish yellow. Not very nice color.
Big bubbles. The colour. Could it be local barley?
The pause.
Pause. Is that for Deepa?
Oh, the fat bubbles.
Is that to pause Deepa?
Oh.
Let's see. I've no problem with home blends. What are you talking about? Okay, you're all chatting amongst yourselves. Hey, we've gone quite fast today. I missed the faceometer, but it's not looking that good.
Different.
I don't feel like I'm tasting very much compared to, I don't know. Let's see. One more go for Paul John. I think we must have just mixed something in there. I know, maybe there was a... Whatever. Don't tell Deepa. Macallan number 3 for Sunday. GG. Do you think so? Oh, all that peat, blow out your taste buds. I don't think it was very peated.
No, but it's very subtle. It's more big in the oven.
Spicy oak sponge cake and a little bit burnt on the base. Lovely.
It's thin again. Everything is thin.
Yeah.
It's fucking thick ABV. It's got it.
Yeah.
Very understated.
Hang on.
That's okay on.
Can we just acknowledge that we put a $58 bottle on the shelf?
Yes.
Having said that, things that are off the shelf, you kind of said you preferred them better as well. But
What was that one?
Springbank 10, Kilkerran 16.
Oh.
But still, what's Paul John Bold cost now? I bet it's not much more. I bet it's still in the $60 range. Right. Not tasting much. Sure sounds like a Macallan. Doesn't taste like a Macallan. We'll have to wait and see. Are we all done? I think Paul John Bold, £39.99 whiskey with Molly. Have you had it? Have you had it recently? I think we have to give it the thumbs up. Let's have some more fireworks just for Paul John Bold.
I think with the cereal.
Cereal?
That I something grassy about it. Something big is grassy.
Yeah. I mean, the profile is similar to Grassy Deanston, but this was actually more sour grassiness. The Arran was certainly more sherried, and I don't know what else we would compare it to.
I think, but I was trying all of the other stuff that was so overpowering, that was so dry and so antithetical.
Yeah.
That you had to give me more attention.
I think we are done here. Gerben. That's a whiskey mystery for Sunday. Yeah, I've got no
It's
idea.
definitely not beat it.
No idea what's going on in that glass. I get the feeling that's one that's going to take a bit of time to open up. It was a fun challenge again. Thanks. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We will see you on Sunday.
Sunday.